Hello Gun Nation, Big Johnson coming at you. What we have here is a CZ box. If you watch the Guess What's in the Box, this will be the box opening. So of course CZ box, and we will open it up and let you see what's inside. What we have here is a CZ 75 P-01. And of course what it comes with is the two mags, you know, your little wrench, all that stuff, your paperwork, brush rods, cleaning rods, y'all have all seen that. So we'll go ahead and take the unit out here. Just to let you know, I have had this for probably about a week and a half, so I have already done some upgrades on it, just to let you know. What we have here is the all-alloy CZ75 P-01. Y'all have all seen these before. And I'm really not going to bore you with all the weight and all this other stuff, you know. There's tons of reviews on these, so I just feel like I'll be, you know, just spouting them off again. But just, you know, wanted to give you my opinions. I have already shot it. I've ran probably 300 rounds through it, and just wanted to give my opinions, my take, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So this is kind of going to be an all-in-one review. We'll also do a trigger test on it with the Lyman Guage and just kind of go over everything. So what have I done to it? Of course, as you see, I've got the lock grip thin bogies, and I had these built up. These are the gray and the black. But I've got something on the other side I want to share with y'all, and these are lock grips. We'll go ahead and flip it over. This is a new prototype lock grip. It's more for the carriers, so it goes against your body, and it's not as aggressive as the G10. So I just wanted to share that with you. These are called the Matrix. So this is a prototype that Jason's working on. So give me your opinion on that. I mean, it actually feels really nice. It's aggressive, but not to where it would scratch you up. I mean, I'm rubbing my hand on it pretty hard, and it's not leaving any marks. Now this one's really aggressive. These are what I like. So I'm gonna run some tests on this. I'm just putting, you know, one on each side to show you. But I will be running these just to see. And as you notice also, look, Jason's got some new screws. So just wanted to show you those. Kind of a little prototype thing he's got going on. So, but another thing I've done here is it actually does have the stainless steel guide rod in there. You can see that. Now it is just the stainless steel guide rod. You're using the factory spring. But what are my thoughts? And of course, you know, there's your mag. You know, you can eject it from there. No issues there. This is the decocker, which they all are. So y'all have all seen these. But what do I think about it? When you're shooting it, believe it or not, it's actually really snappy. Or it was at first. You know, I wasn't used to it. Pulled the first shot, and I was like, wow, this is kind of snappy. I've got some shooting video that'll be following this, you know, later on this week, so you'll be able to check it out. But it is a little snappier than the P-07, but I do like it. The thing I hate about it are these sights. These sights suck. Just going to be really honest with you. They're horrible. Matter of fact, they're so tiny, when I stretch my arms out, they're actually very difficult to see. So this one does have a little bit of yellow paint on it. Stuck some on there just to see if that would help, and it really didn't for me. But, you know, I really like the purchase on it. You know, I was concerned with my big hands that I wouldn't be able to get a grip on it. However, I can. This is the 14-round mag with the small base plate. You actually can get the 16-round mag for the compact, and it actually has a little bit more finger ledge, so I'll probably be grabbing some of those. And of course, you can run any 75 mag in here. You can put the, you know, 18-rounder, 17-rounder. You can run what you want. But this is what's on there now. So, but I do like these. I do like the grips a lot. They feel really nice. And I like the pistol. You know, of course, it's got the nice little, you know, you can put a light on it or something like that. It's got the one rail there. Now the trigger pull, we'll go ahead and do this. I'll show you the double action. It's very stout, but smooth. You know, pull it back, boom, there's your brake. And I'll just go ahead and eject this mag and get it out of there. So not too bad. Double action. Single action. And there's no springs or anything in this one. It is all stock. But we'll go ahead and do the trigger gauge just to see what we're going to pull on this one. Let's just clear it here. We'll start out in double action first. Like I said, it's pretty stout. Well, come on. All right, 11 pounds, 6.3 ounces. So that's very stout. £10, 13.9 ounces. £10, 12.0 ounces. Now I'll go ahead and do single action. £4, 10.4 ounces. Do single action again. £4, 8.5 ounces. So that's not too bad. And of course it's you know, it hasn't been broken in yet. So we're gonna do a lot of dry firing, things like that. And the neat thing about this being a CZ, I can always put Cajun Gunworks stuff in it. You know, I can put the 85 trigger in it. You know, this is the really big hooked trigger. So to be honest with you, I prefer, and I just put this one out here, I prefer a less hooked trigger like the CZ P-01. Of course, this is the Omega. And I'll give you a little bit of, you know, a lot of people want to compare these. These are beaver tail to beaver tail. So there's your length difference. Your height without the mags, pretty much identical. P-01, I mean, just by a tad. I mean, it's like so minute. Show you from this way here. You have longer sight radius on the P-07 because the sights come all the way back. However, you can get some on these that actually come back a little farther too. There's your width. But like I said, I didn't want to be too in-depth with this. I just wanted to, you know, give some information. I really prefer this trigger, you know, setup with the less hook on the P-07. And like I said, I've got videos where I've shot both of these together, so I'll be putting those out too. But these sights are horrible. I really hate these sights. They're really bad. Of course, you have your slide serrations on the front and the rear. You know, pretty standard stuff. And you do have a slight bevel mag well here. You can see that it's kind of cut. Kind of show you a little bit of that. But these are just kind of my first impressions. It shot good. I do tend to pull it a little bit because it's snappier, and really I think it's also because of this trigger. This trigger, you know, you have to pull it back harder for it to break, and then when it breaks, it tends to pull the shot a little bit to the left for me because of this hook. But that's just my first impressions. You know, we'll be putting a lot more paces through this pistol, but just wanted to share this with you, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching. And remember, an unarmed nation's a very weak nation, so we all got to carry on.